I'm Tara Boettger. I am the owner of JustCallMeHomegirl.com, where I try to create a beautiful home through DIY projects and family fun. So my experience with Allure has been about 3 years now. I started putting it in our basement with the Allure grip strip, and I love that so much. I continue to put it throughout my home, and it's been awesome. It's held up really well. It was a really easy installation. So when I heard about the ISOCORE, I knew I definitely wanted it for my kitchen. So um, I put it down my kitchen and it was so easy and I love it just as much. When we moved into our house, one of the things I hated was our kitchen flooring. It's tile and it was kind of dated. It was a pinky mauve brown, which actually matched the countertops, which I also hate. Um, and I just knew I always wanted a new flooring at some point. And as kind of luck would kind of have it, our refrigerator was, oh, it had a defrost problem. So it started leaking on the floor and it found a crack in the grout and started leaking through the floor. So my husband, who didn't really realize that I wanted to replace the floor, said, well, how do we replace one tile? And I said, we don't, we replace the whole floor. So that is what started this whole process. So I picked out when I heard about ISOCORE, about how it's the Ultra Fresh that's in the underlayment is mildew resistant. It's great with, it's 100% waterproof. So it'd be great for the kitchen. I was sold, and since it's an Allure product, I knew, I was hoping it would be easy to install. I've never done a drop and lock flooring before, but I had faith in the Allure that as they said it's the easiest floor, then I had to go with it. So when I picked out my flooring, it was the Harrison Pine Dark multi-width planks. When I received them, I loved them instantly. They have a real wood look. They're not too brown, they're not too gray. There's something in the middle with different variations that look really nice with my cabinets. So I read the instructions a couple times. I watched a video online of how to install. And when I took them out of the package, they come in 3 different widths. So I was kind of trying to figure out a pattern, and I think I went with the first one that was in the instructions as a template. And I started with the first row, and the first row took me a little bit because I wanted to kind of play around with it to make sure I got that tight lock on the drop and lock, and how I just wanted to know how it felt to actually get them locked in. And it was actually really easy. It was basically just kind of tilt the plank up and drop it down and hit it with the soft-headed mallet, and that was it. It was, and if I did feel like a little lip in it, I just kind of pushed it in a little bit more with the tapping block, and it went right in. The whole floor is smooth. There's no little corners sticking up. It feels really sturdy. I actually think I like it a little bit more than the Allure grip strip, just because it is a little bit more substantial floor, which works well in a kitchen or a bathroom. And another thing that I noticed is how it's actually warmer than we have other laminate floor in our house. And to go from that laminate floor to this Allure ISOCORE, it actually feels warmer on your feet, which is great because we're in New York and right now it's 18 degrees and it's not cold to touch. It's not like the tile. So that's nice in the middle of the night if we have to go in the kitchen. Being a mother of 2, the installation really needed to be done quick because I didn't want to have raw subfloors up while my son was running around. So it needed to be quick and it needed to be easy. So that was really nice. I kind of did it within a day. It could have been done actually in probably a half day, but I had to take breaks for his naps because the pounding is a little bit loud. But I like the ISOCORE too because it has a little bit of a texture on the flooring, unlike a tile or unlike the laminate floor we have in other parts of our house. So when my son is running around or racing, or it's kind of got like it's not so smooth that he's going to be slipping and falling, and especially in the kitchen where there could be some water somewhere. But that kind of gives me some peace of mind that he's not going to be slipping in his socks or has to wear socks all over the house. But it's nice. When I took it out of the box, there was no smell, which was nice because sometimes you get that with other flooring, but there was no smell with the ISOCORE, which also put me at ease with 2 young children in my house. So as I was cutting the planks to lay them down, I was getting a bunch of scraps. Some of my son took some of them to build his little roads for his Matchbox cars. But I also wanted to save them because even though they could be used again, because they were already cut, the finish on the floor is so beautiful. It looks like real wood that my first thought was to make a sign. And my first thought was I was gonna paint it, but then I saw these wood cutout words, and I decided to make this one right over here. And I just glued some painted wood and glued it on, and now I have this beautiful wood-looking sign for the holidays. And I plan to make some more to hang throughout the year as well. We had a couple, some more extra planks as well that we saved and put away in case something happened with the floor. I would definitely recommend the Allure. I think I would recommend the ISOCORE flooring just because it's a little bit more substantial and it's really easy to put down even if you've never even put down a drop and lock floor. Continue to watch my Facebook page. I'll be doing some more Facebook Live videos with different products that I love, different tutorials, and just everyday life.